What is up, YouTube? I'm back and I'm here to stay. I will say it has been a little minute since I've actually posted. It seems like it's been about 2 years or so, 2 or 3 years, and life's definitely had a play in it. Stuff happens, stuff goes on. I do plan on posting more videos, being more upfront, more honest. Like I said on my little video I posted a little bit ago. I do have some stuff in play. I got some stuff planned. I do plan on, talking about, real life stuff like love, life, you know, just anything that may correspond or relate to any of you guys. I want to try to, be here for you guys and help you guys and, talk about it and express, in like a area where we all like a no judge zone, okay? Like, we're all human, right? We all go through things, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. Nobody can judge nobody at the end of the day. Nobody's perfect, as much as some of you guys may think you are. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have issues at the end of the day, and there's no such thing as normal. Let's just get that straight out of the way. You can agree or disagree, but it's the truth. There's no such thing as normal. The thing they used to classify as normal, nobody can really fit in that aspect anymore. Because everyone, of course, we're all human, you know, we all do things our own way and go about things differently. Just like when you go to one doctor, for example, they'll give you medicine or they'll say that nothing's wrong with you. You go to another doctor, it'll be something completely different. Like, because again, each person's different and the doctor doesn't have the full analysis or the full capability, to diagnose you or say what's wrong with you fully because again, each human's different and they're still learning themselves, human by human, as many years as they've been, doctors and stuff like that. They're still learning. So again, it's okay, you know. We all we're still learning, just like them, and we'll all get there eventually. Everyone's gonna get to where they need to be on their own time, own time, own space, own place. So just because you're somewhere in your life and if you maybe compare yourself to somebody else, it's okay to compare yourself. But at the end of the day, everything happened for a reason. You're there for a reason. You'll get to where you need to be when you need to be there. Like, you know, same thing with love. I mean, if you just had a heartbreak or whatever the case may be, I feel you. I mean, I recently, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be vulnerable here. I've recently had a heartbreak, but I'm learning to cope with that and deal with that, and I believe I've done very well with it. And if you guys need any advice or any help with anything, like or any certain subjects or topics that you want me to discuss or talk about, I'll be more than willing. But these are just some of the basics that I will be discussing and talking about. There's going to be plenty more to come, plenty more, stuff that will be released and that I will be talking about. But we're just going to cover the basics right now. And then once we get the basics and we figure out, you know, that stuff, then we can expand and dive a little bit deeper into other subjects. But I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that you're not alone. There's people who care. And just because life may feel a certain way right now, it's only temporary. Everything is temporary, okay? You're at the correct spot that you need to be. And if you progress, that's okay. If you degress, that's okay. Because again, everything happened for a reason. And one thing I've always told people is hope has been what has kept me going. As long as you have hope, you have life, you're good. You will get past whatever you're going through or what's going on. And we will discuss almost every single subject and topic as the days go on. If you guys need help with something sooner rather than later, I'll, I'll post about it. Because again, I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot, I've dealt with a lot. So I will, I'll help you however I can. And if I don't know about the certain subject or topic, I'll do a little bit of research, and then I'll try to, help you as best as I can, because I don't want nobody out there suffering. Nobody has to deal with it alone. There are people and places and stuff that can help. Honestly, even just talking about it tends to help. But we will, of course, we'll go through over everything. I don't want to put it all in one video, but I just want to address the basics of what we will be doing here on YouTube. I know I've made a lot of different random stuff. Everything decent, of course, my name. Everything I post is decent, right? Especially in the past, I thought it was. I still think it is. But from here on out, everything's going to be helpful. Everything's going to be resourceful. Everything's going to be there for you. Like, we're going to help you, and we're going to get through things the best way that we can. No, again, this is a no judgment zone. I believe my Facebook and my Snapchat and all that is linked, or Instagram, whatever, is linked in my thing. So if you guys need to reach out directly to me, I don't mind. Just let me know who you are, and of course where you came from. YouTube or whatever, or TikTok or whatever the case may be. But again, who am I to judge? I'm nobody. I'm just a third party observer here to enlighten you and help you how I can, and to give you some advice and to walk you through the next stages of whatever you're dealing with, or but in order to fully dive deeper into it, I have to know deeper into it. But the stuff I will be covering, like, straight on here, is going to be more of the basic, and I'll try to make it more factual based than opinion based. But everyone's always going to have an opinion, and you may agree or disagree with what I have to say. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'll try to make it factual, and it's okay to disagree. We can agree to disagree, and that's normal. But I don't want to, at the end of the day, I don't want to argue with nobody. I don't want to have any issues with anybody. I just want to help. And if you guys have better resources or better thoughts or opinions, I'm not going to block you or change anything. If you want to say what you got to say, just say it. This is, everyone can vent and say what they want to say, how they want to say it publicly. At the end of the day, I'm not going to censor nobody, because I wouldn't want to be censored, right? Everyone has a right to say or do whatever they feel. And I'm not going to, like I said, it's no issue. I would hope that you guys would try to be mature about everything. And, like, if we're going to have debates, do it accordingly and appropriately. But at the end of the day, like I said, you are going to do what you're going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And everyone else is just going to be them and do what they're going to do at the end of the day. But I won't step in that drama, because we all already have enough going on. We're just trying to live it, take it day by day. And if I can help one person out of a million, it doesn't matter. I'd prefer to help everybody. But if I can at least help one person, I'll feel that my destiny has been fulfilled, because I want to, if I can help save anybody or help anybody in any way, shape, or form, that would make me very happy, and grateful, because I don't like anybody being hurt or in pain. So let's help one another, okay? I'll go over different subjects. I'll try to post a video every day or two, if I can, of course. I'll dive deeper if you guys need me to. Your comments and stuff, I'll react and respond, and if I need to make follow-up videos, I have no issue doing that. But anyway, this is everything decent here. I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, or whatever the case may be. Peace.